Well, hello there, and Sarge and I would both like to say hello to you. I just woke him for a nap so that he might also say hello to you, and poor guy, I know. Welcome to Conversational Shaving. How are you? Well, here's what I'm going to be using today. It's this. It's actually a starter kit from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. See, there's their name there. And I've been traditionally shaving with a safety razor mostly, and occasionally a straight razor, for about a dozen years now. Well, actually, it's only 10 years. It seems like more, but. And then before that, I was just wet shaving with cartridges and disposables. But I got this, and there's a sleeve that comes over it. Let me see if I can. I might have to just have you take my word for it, because right now I'm having trouble getting this sleeve off there. Here it comes. That comes off the box, and most of the things I'm going to use come inside the box. There's like a little magnet or something that holds that shut, and you lift it up and your stuff's in there with a little thing that tells you how to shave if you want that, if you need to learn still. And it comes with 3 sets of razor blades, some of theirs and some, let's see, some Voskods and some Sharks. So anyway, going to be using stuff from that today. Let me set that aside. Okay, my razor, which comes with that, is going to be this 3-piece Symmetry straight bar razor from PAA. And my soap is going to be this. It's the Sangre de Draco. That means blood of the dragon, I think. Some of that. Artisan shave soap with sandalwood and oud, O-U-D. And I've already lathered a little bit on my brush. This Green Ray synthetic brush comes with the kit. And I've lathered in this bowl that doesn't come with the kit, but it's a Stirling collapsible shaving bowl. I lathered off the tub, and then I got some more going in this. Incidentally, inside the razor today is going to be one of these Platinum Strangelet blades on its first use, PAA blades, which come with the kit. I've never used one of these before. So let me go ahead and try to get a lather started on the face here. I just pretty much painted on. Made a very nice lather in that bowl. This, I believe, is this. Yeah, this is the CCXIX formula of this soap. Their old soap formula was good. This is even better. Makes it almost foolproof if you're going to get a lather going. Very nice. I've been meaning to try this soap by itself, and it does come with a small bottle of the matching aftershave. This is nothing new. This is one of their soaps that they've been making for a long time, but I always wanted to try it. It sounded nice. So, got the razor ready with the blade inside. I'm going to wet the razor now. And we'll get ready for the first pass with the grain. Here we go. And I hope you're all doing well out there, if I didn't say so already. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I hope you'll have a fantastic week coming up here. One thing I noticed even before I started shaving is if you like a razor with a heavy handle, well, this has a pretty solid handle. I guess it's also pretty top heavy too. It's just kind of heavy all the way around, but it's not bad. I like it. I'll flip the razor over, go over here. Yeah, this would be a very nice starter razor. It's about medium aggression and just be a real good starter razor, which is what it's really meant to be. Excuse me. And this blade is okay so far. Maybe because this is my first time using one of these blades, the jury's still out for me as to how much I like them, but straight away I can tell you they're at least average, which isn't bad. Maybe a little bit better than average, maybe a B minus so far. That's just so far. I can't really tell yet. I'll go ahead and rinse the razor. We'll go to the neck area now. I'm quite liking this razor. A year or two ago, I had seen the fellow that does, the younger fellow that does before and after shaves on his channel. He had used at least one of these kits and had liked it, and I had been thinking about getting one for some time. And I only recently got around to getting this. My first time using anything from this shaving kit. And I would say for a starting razor, this razor is comparable to a Merkur, what is it, a 34C HD? Is it 34 or 36? I can't remember now. I have one of those razors, but I haven't used it in a minute. Although about twice or 2 or 3 times a year, I usually pull that razor out and use it. And I'll be right back for a second pass, which will go across the grain. By the way, scent strength on this soap of about 3 or 4 out of 10. A little light so far, but not too bad. And I'm sure the scent builds a little bit slowly and kind of fills the old necessity room here. Here we go across the grain. Sarge, the cat, may have returned to napping on the bed. I put him back on my bed, and hopefully he is relaxing again. I always like to put him in the beginning, the teaser to every video. Whatever you call that part of the video before the opening credits or whatever. The opening fanfare. This is real nice so far. So far, it's not the best shave I've ever had, but again, far from the worst. This razor and blade certainly seem serviceable, at least. They do the job. Although starting out shaving, I'm not sure I would use any of the blades included in the kit. I might use a Derby green blade. Those used to be kind of everybody talked about those, mentioned them as a good starter blade. I'm not really trying to review these products, but I am giving you my honest opinion. Nobody's paying me to say one thing or another. Yeah, I've definitely had worse shaves. I've had shaves that were bad from the first stroke of the razor. The shaves that I just couldn't get right no matter what I did. For various reasons. Okay, we'll go over here now. Almost done with this pass already. This blade feels a little rough, but at the same time, so far it hasn't given me any weepers. I'll have to use a light touch on my neck, which I haven't necessarily been doing until thinking about it just now. And I'll be right back for the third pass against the grain. Well, I forgot to mention, I already had one of these Green Ray brushes. I bought one separately around the same time I got my PAA, or I guess it was actually under their Crown King name, the Plastic Travel Scuttle, and I got one of these. I don't know if this is exactly the same as the other one or not. I'll have to compare the two, but it's a pretty little brush and it works well. I think it would be better if you were going to lather straight out of the tub of soap. It'd be better for a tub of soap that was larger, because the knot on this is kind of big. It's not huge, but it's kind of big. Just some personal observations here. I'm not trying to put down any of the products. I'll try to tell you exactly how they're working or not working for me. Now, this is a very heavy razor, I think, as far as razors go, so it would behoove you to let the razor do most of the work, the weight of the razor. I always tend to get a little more heavy-handed than I should. A bad habit that I've kept all these years, partially because I get into the shave sometimes, especially when I'm not doing a video. Then I'll really kind of have that quiet me time. Or maybe it's not always quiet. It's not always quiet in my head, in my brain. My brain talks more than I do. For a lot of people, the name conversational shaving, that title might sound like an oxymoron, but I like to have a nice chat with you while I shave. Okay, now we'll go up to the face here. Oh, see, I almost forgot which way I was going. I already did the across the grain pass. I hope I was going across the grain on my neck and below my chin. I wasn't paying attention, huh? I was getting into the shave and not thinking a little bit more about the fact that I'm doing a video, sort of. Well, I am doing a video, but one small camera, even a camera on a phone, can do the work of a whole television studio back in the day, I guess. Pretty wild. When it's time for the razor again. Okay. Yeah, I did give myself a little weeper, or reopened a weeper from the other day right there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't see anything anywhere else. This is really the test to see if you're going to get weepers sometimes, is up here, going against the grain above the upper lip. But I'm going to stop there, but I'll be right back for pickups. Well, here's Sarge again to help me introduce that time of day we call pickup time, or that time of the shave anyway. Pickup time, right, Sarge? Okay, I'm going to put Sarge back on the bed and I'll be right back. Okay, let's do pickups now. Sarge is such a sport. Such a sweetheart, too. Let's go over here now. I'm trying to, again, be not so heavy-handed because, like I said, this is a fairly heavy razor. It's not necessarily the heaviest you can buy, but it is solid and hefty. Let's see. I'm going to rinse the razor one more time and just do a bit more touch-ups here. Okay, let's see. Now, I know I got pretty quiet just now, but I was touching some things up, and for all practical purposes, I have a BBS shave, so I'm happy. A little weeper up here, I think it's going away now, and some cold water should definitely help that. So I'll rinse my face, and I'll be back with our good friend, Mr. Towel. Here comes Mr. Towel. Ooh. Ah. Feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Yeah. Mm. Okay, we'll put Mr. Towel back where he goes. I'll start a brief recap and I'll put the finishing touches on today's shave. Okay, let's see. I forgot to mention, I don't think I mentioned this before. Before I got on camera, I prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil. And my razor has been this straight bar Symmetry razor from PAA. And it comes in this kit. There's the outer sleeve. And there's the box that it comes in. It's actually a starter shaving kit. But I think just about anyone that shaves using a safety razor would appreciate this kit. So there it is, 3-piece, non-adjustable. In there on its first use was one of these Platinum Strangelet blades from PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And I guess I would give that blade about a B, B minus. It was all right. It wasn't bad. And my soap was this Sangre de Draco soap, shaving soap from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is the 2-ounce kind that comes with the kit. I think the regular size is 4 ounces or something like that. That means blood of the dragon, I believe, Sangre de Draco, and it says with sandalwood and oud, O-U-D. So that was real nice. My brush was this PAA Green Ray synthetic brush that comes with the kit also, and I lathered in something that doesn't come with the kit. I made an even better lather in the Stirling collapsible shaving bowl. Somebody in the comments was telling me they saw me using this on the channel and bought one, and now they use it in every shave. So I'm glad that somebody else likes these besides me. And I know there's a lot of other gentlemen that like them. Now, if I've covered everything, and I think I have, I'm going to reach over here again for the T.N. Dickinson's Witch Hazel cleansing cloths. I'm going to take one of these out and rub it over my face and neck. These are really nice, very handy, disposable. Just don't flush them. They're not meant to be flushed. They go in the garbage when you're done. Yeah, let me just get started here. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, very nice. There's a little bit of alcohol in these, although I'm not getting a whole lot of sting. I shaved pretty closely, but not so much that I was getting a lot of sting out of that. So I just throw that in the trash, and I'll show you this package again. You can get these in stores. And let's see, next thing, I'm going to try some of the, they just give you a little bottle of it. You can buy bigger bottles of this, but it's the matching Sangre de Draco aftershave and cologne. So try some of that. Whoa, don't want to lose that cap there. Let's see, get some of that going in my hand here. Might need just, that is fantastic. That's even better than the soap. I find that's often the case with some of these aftershaves. Oh, that smells, ooh, that's a great smell, ladies and gentlemen. Especially for you gentlemen out there and the ladies that will like the way their gentleman smells if he puts some of this on. So there's the matching Sangre de Draco PAA aftershave and cologne, the small bottle that comes with the kit. And there's several versions of these kits with different scent profiles available in the soap and their aftershave. Finally, I'm going to finish with some of the L'Oreal Men Expert Hydrate Energetic aftershave balm or balsam, depending on what part of the world you're in, whatever you call it. And let me see. I accidentally broke the cap off one of the first times I used it, so now I just have to kind of wriggle the cap back on, because the cap is supposed to it's supposed to be like a flip top, but I accidentally ripped it all the way off. So I'll try to put it back on there the way it's supposed to go, if I can do this without making a mess. Shoot, almost had it. There it is. And now I'm getting this balm everywhere, but there it is again. The Hydra Energetic Men Expert L'Oreal Balm, aftershave balm. Oh yeah, that's going to go nicely. The light scent of this is going to go nicely with the scent of that soap and aftershave. Trying to get it on my eyelids, but not in my eyes. Okay, that's it. I'm done. And once again, there's that. And on behalf of myself and Sarge the Cat and Mr. Towel, have a great week ahead. Hopefully we'll be back here and see you next week. Peace.